Boom shakalaka, some huge volatility yesterday turns into a massively bullish signal why we may be in for the biggest bull run to date. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including how yesterday's volatility is actually quite bullish and why we may be in for a big bull run. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push that like button. Now today, fear and greed 59, a little bit up from yesterday, but pretty much going sideways for the past few weeks. The market also sideways despite yesterday's volatility. Bitcoin at 34.91, Ethereum at 19.22, BNB at 2.42, XRP 47 cents, Cardano 28 cents, Dogecoin 6 cents, Litecoin $106, and Solana 18.26. And the top coins today, based on AI, would be Frax Ether, Caspa, Leo Token, Trias Lab, and eCash. And you can check out Tokenmetrics for yourself with a free trial down in the description. Now, Bitcoin, after having a massive move, check this candle out. The top was 31.3, the bottom was 29.5, and yet the open and close was pretty much dead center. It turns out that over $27 million in longs was liquidated in 30 minutes, causing a lot of that volatility we saw yesterday. But it turned into quite a good move. The Bitcoin daily candle closed with a long-legged doji, like we can see right here. Very long legs, small little body. Well, it's bullish when it happens at the end of a trend of pullback. As you can see right here, this red arrow would be the pullback. It also broke the low of the recent range to grab the liquidity. We can see right here, liquidity grab down at the bottom. Bitcoin has a high chance to continue this uptrend that we saw before the pullback with this long-legged doji. As a matter of fact, did you know, I did not know, did you know that we are currently in the longest stretch historically without a bullish Bitcoin impulse? And yet so many still don't think there's any chance of another one coming yet. Impulses appear when the weekly RSI reaches overbought in this green territory. We can see everyone has been marked with one of these dotted lines. Well, the longest one previously was from 2014 to 2016. This was 959 days. Well, it turns out that the one that we are in now, from October of 2020 until June of 2023, so far 937 days, the longest period between impulses. Gosh, it feels like forever. What a dry spell. But that may be coming to an end, especially when you look at things like this. Everybody wants to talk about technicals on price, but what about stuff like this? The percentage of Bitcoin supply that's available to buy is nearing all-time lows. Look at this. The only other time that it was this low in this same area was right around 2015, 2016, before we saw the massive 70 to 100x that Bitcoin did right here in this bull run. Could we see the same thing with decreased supply? Certainly could. Higher prices will eventually incentivize new sellers, but if the suits want our Bitcoin, they're going to have to pay much higher prices than what Bitcoin is trading at today. We do see, though, if you're waiting for an all-time high, you might still be waiting for quite a while. It turns out that all-time highs occur right over here on this right side of the chart. Now, we did just recently have the bottom territory, and we're just kind of past there, basically an eighth of the way past there. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 of the way to go, over half of the way to go until a new all-time high. So it may still be quite a while. This chart says 2026 until we see the next one. That being said, could be an amazing buy opportunity. Right now, based on this logarithmic regression cycle index, we are only in lavender territory, okay? Basically 13 out of 100. 100 would be sell territory, 0 would be absolute badass buy territory. Look down here, it never touches 0 except for right down there in 2015. So with that being said, 13 is still incredible buy territory from $26,000 to $45,000. The top right now, $101,000 to $125,000. And Bitcoin just had a monthly close that every time has indicated bull run territory. Been waiting for this for a long time. This was one of the most important monthly closes for Bitcoin. When Bitcoin closes above this blue line, which could be the 20 or 50 or who knows which moving average, every time Bitcoin goes for a massive rally afterwards, just closed once again, could be in for a massive rally. At the very least, we have a pretty high target from where we are right now, at least a 50% up from where we are right now. The Bitcoin Pi cycle top created the biggest bearish fake out of the yellow 111-day moving average ever. That's this yellow line right down here on the bottom. But now it's fully recovered and an ambitious target looms, $45,234, which would be this green line right here. The green 350-day moving average times 2 has been achieved for every mid-top every cycle. As you can see, after we have a turn in the yellow, eventually that green mid-top is hit time and time again for a mid-cycle top, and then eventually a cross for the cycle top. So that mid-cycle top right now, $45,000. We have two charts right now signaling that we could have the 40s coming very soon. And the last chart that we have to look at is this could potentially be the launching point. We're about to find out soon if July 2023 right now is the same as November 2020, which was the launching point for a 6-month massive rally where Bitcoin went from $10,000 to $70,000. Everything broke through resistance, found support, broke through the bottom of there, and launching. Same exact pattern set up here as well with the RSI. Could we be in for another massive rally? It kind of feels very similar, but time will tell. So that's all for today's episode. If you did enjoy, push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.